Hey, peace and blessing, folks. Grand risings. Happy after the Lionsgate Day. Today is Tuesday, Mars Day. Just wanted to touch bases with y'all on about people still arguing over African traditional religions, closed practices, who can use Florida water, who can use graveyard dirt or cemetery dirt, who can talk to the Orisha, who can talk to the Nkisi, who can talk to the Asir, who can deal with, Norse pagan traditions, who can use runes. Look, shut the fuck up and evolve. Shut the entire fuck up and evolve. You all, spirituality now, it's becoming this new age bullshit. Look, y'all need to get out of this new age hippie ass fucking bullshit. All right? Just evolve. If you were really true about it, any of you decide to work on this path and you're really true about it, when spirits present themselves to you, they will present themselves to you in a way in which they are going to work with you. You don't put your particular spin on it. This ain't got nothing to do with your fucking opinion about, let's say how Odin is going to work with somebody that looks like me. Okay? All right? All right. How can you work with Odin? And motherfucker, Odin presented himself to me. What do you mean? All right? And Odin is Odin. Odin didn't change his appearance for me. He didn't change any mannerisms or as far as his energy goes for me. He appeared to me and said, hey, I got next. So, me going, oh, wow. Okay, let's get into it. And he works with me in a way that's personable, just like any other spirit. Okay? Too many of y'all putting your damn little raggedy ass spins on shit, trying to be trendy and stuff like this. Okay? Working with any of these energies is not an easy task. Okay? Because when you're truly working with spirit, they are going to force you to transform. They're going to force you to elevate. They're going to force you to cleanse all of that little raggedy, weak ass, cream puff, powder puff bullshit of an ego that you all have, right? And all of this stuff arguing about closed practices. Somebody had on TikTok, you're white. You can't use Florida water. What? Bitch, shut the fuck up. Y'all shut the fuck up with that. What? You can't use Florida water? But I mean, I get it. Why some of you all are acting this way, because the way of some African traditions have been colonized, right? And so you want to gatekeep, all right? But let me tell you something. You gatekeeping the wrong motherfucking shit, okay? Some of y'all barely freaking have altars up in your home. You barely doing anything with your ancestors, and then you want to gatekeep a practice that you really know nothing fucking about. Y'all need to cut this dumb shit out. It is really fucking ridiculous. Let me tell you something. When you're dealing with these spirits, they are going to demand respect. I don't give a fuck. Whether it's the fucking Lawa, whether it's the Orisha, whether it is Fae, whether it is demon or jinn, they're going to demand respect. And if you don't come with that type of respect for these particular spirits, then your ass going to get handed to you no matter what your ethnic background is. Quit putting your particular spin on shit. Right? These spirits can appear to you in any form. Okay? They are spirit energies. They will appear to you in any form. They can appear to you in a form that is traditionally seen, or they can appear to any form for you to be comfortable with so you can get this work, right? But do not discount the original form that they were seen in, dealing with as far as tradition, okay? Don't discount that. But again, these are spirits. They can shapeshift, okay? They can do all that kind of shit, all right? And so quit trying to gatekeep some shit that you can't even fucking gatekeep, really. The spirit world doesn't need your protection. Shit, all of us ask for protection from the spirit, from the spirit world. We go to them for protection. They don't come to us to protect shit. And anyway, it's all within you. Especially, my melanated folks, my black folks that I'm talking to. It's within you any damn way. So again, the only thing you need to be really gatekeeping or any goddamn thing is your own shit. Because y'all out here talking too fucking much any goddamn way, showing altars and doing work on here. Shh, shut the fuck up. Thinking you know every fucking thing. Hell, I don't know every goddamn thing. Every day I am taught something new. But y'all be doing too much. Y'all be doing way too much on here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get initiated into a spiritual practice, okay, and you're going to go that route, be prepared to pay out the pocket for it and be prepared to go that route and everything that comes with it. All right? You can't, there's no buying your way into this shit, especially if you're under good, godparents or good teachers. And there are some that are out here. They are few and far between because everybody out here looking to get paid for this stuff, But, come humbly as you can into these traditions. You can't come with no fucking ego. You will get your ass snatched all the time. Okay? So, again, y'all need to cut out with the bullshit. Goddamn cemetery dirt or graveyard dirt ain't no closed motherfucking practice. Nigga, you can go, it's dirt. So much blood has been spilt on this continent, everywhere you step is a graveyard. So y'all need to cut this dumb shit out. Gatekeeping motherfucking, hoodoo and shit. And hoodoo is not even the original name of some of these practices. That's just, some shit that was, that's what white folks called it. When they hoodoo and, the voodoo, the VOODO, that's what they called it. Right? This is a way of life, folks. This ain't no trend. This is not waving sage in the motherfucking air. This is deep, dark self evolvement and transformation. That's what the hell is supposed to do. It's supposed to transform you from a weak motherfucker to a strong motherfucker. If some of y'all out here still pushing this weakness from a state of ego, you don't know nothing. You don't know enough. You're children. This is supposed to evolve you, supposed to raise your vibrations and put you in a higher state of consciousness so you can better live. Not over here arguing about, no superficial bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just, I can't believe it. Fucking Florida water is a closed practice. Whoever fucking said that shit, you need to go shut the fuck up and sit down some damn where. Y'all are doing way too much and you're making yourself look foolish. All right? Start practicing a better way of life. Start changing the way you think and see things. Start broadening your perspective on things. You can learn a lot by looking into a glass of water. You can learn a lot by just working with nature. You can learn a lot from just putting your hands in the earth and in the dirt. Quit worrying about these goddamn trends out here. That is not what spirituality is supposed to be about. It's not on the outside. It is the transformation from the inside out. Not from the outside in, not trying to keep up with the motherfucking Joneses or Beckys and Karens or, Monica's and Monique's and, Kevin's and them, all of them out there. Don't quit trying to keep up. Quit trying to have on all the, the fly ass goddamn stuff. Quit trying to have on all the damn crystals. Quit trying to have all the fucking goddamn candles. It is not a competition. Y'all are doing way too much, and you are sullying the practice. Whatever it is, you are sullying the practice. All right? It's not all love and light. It's not. Sometimes it's fucking hate and darkness. But you know what? You got to work your way through that shit. It's all about working your way through the darkness to receive the light. Light is more knowledge. And love ain't got nothing to do with no type of emotional attachment. Okay? It's about becoming one with source. Source energy. And it is an energy. We attach names to it. Right? We attach names to them. Call them gods and goddesses and all these other spirits. We attach names to these energies. Right? That reside deep within our subconscious, and we awaken those energies within us so we become them, and that's how we work with them. All right? Cut out all the foolishness. It's getting tiring. It's getting tiring. I do a lot of, spiritual readings with folks, and, got to tell them, like, sometimes, we complicate things. Quit complicating this stuff. Okay? If your spirituality is dealing with water and you can speak to a glass of water, then shit, that's how you do your magic. Don't nobody else have to like it. Don't nobody else have to approve of it. Don't nobody else have to validate it. Right? So again, you have to expound your way of thinking, whatever path that you are walking. Spirits will present themselves to you in the form that they feel when you're first starting out that you're more comfortable to see. Okay? But they can take on any form. Right? Nobody is entitled to anyone's traditions. Right? If you want to get into a tradition, then there's steps to get into a tradition. But my thing is to start your own. Personalize this way of life and your practice for you. These traditions or religions are going by the wayside, folks. Because that cycle is ending. Some people ain't gonna like it when I say it, but that cycle is ending. It's ending. Okay? And it's time to start moving forward and renewing some things and making new ways of doing things and practicing a spiritual way of life. Okay? You don't need any intermediaries for you to connect with Source. That is something that is your birthright to be able to do as a living soul. Right? And so if you feel you need some intermediary to do it for you, then, hey, you need to reevaluate what you're really doing in the first place. Nothing wrong with having teachers, somebody that can teach you something. But in the meantime, with that, also you need to experience things for yourself. Okay, because as a teacher and a coach and a mentor, I am. The best way you're going to learn is by experience. Right? I can only be the messenger and show you the door you know, like, hey, here's the door to this right here. Like, you know, go ahead and walk through there, you know, tell me how that works out. I'd like to hear how things are happening, you know, and that's how you learn this thing, right? Of course, yes, there's do's and don'ts that can help you along the way from what other people's experiences. And you use discernment when people give you their experience. So you go, okay, well, thank you for that information. I will take that in consideration and duly noted. Okay, so you don't get yourself all tripped up out here. All right. Another thing, do not dabble. If you're not committed to this way of life, do not dabble in it. Okay. Go live your ordinary life. Okay. Do not dabble in this. This is not fun and games. There are some energies that some people are not psychologically and physically and mentally ready for. And so you should not dabble in this. This is how people get hurt. All right? Okay, because they have unlocked a door within themselves that they weren't really ready to unlock. All right, so do not dabble in the occult if you're not ready to dabble in the occult. I have to say this over and over again. I got to give this message over and over again because, you know, some of y'all are stuck on stupid. I have to say it like this. Okay? All right? I want everybody to learn and grow. You need to come with respect for other people's traditions. I'm going to reiterate that. Come with respect. You're not entitled to learn any goddamn thing if it's a tradition. Okay, that's been in a family for generations that they hold dear to them. Okay, but at the same time, you know, some of y'all gatekeeping the wrong shit. Just really, some of y'all are really gatekeeping the wrong shit. So, with that, therein lies the message. Start walking your own damn path. Quit making fun of people who are starting to walk in their own path and reclaim their power. If you're not down with that and that's not your way, then don't make fun of somebody that's their way. Okay? Quit looking down on others because they're not in this trendy fucking spirituality bullshit that others may be into. Okay? And continue to grow. You can learn from everything out here and from anyone, even your damn enemies, you can learn from. And take nothing for granted. And with that, have a good Mars day and continue to learn and evolve. And y'all stay blessed out there.